Hello and welcome finally back to a new series I'm going to start in my channel that's going to try to make a recreation, of course, of if you have watched the title screen of Super Nintendo World that Nintendo and Universal are building in Universal Japan for 2019-2020 before the Olympics. So as you can see, a lot of it has already been done. That's because I started to make the mounting of the area before I tried to record it for a time lapse and all that, because I really wanted to know if it was possible to make, because I didn't know at the beginning if the art shapes were going to give me the liberty, the freedom to create the artwork recreation that I was trying to make. I'm going to leave the artwork here in a site so you can see how it looks. It's going to look in real life, and I also will leave a link to the high resolution artwork, so in the description of the video, so you can watch it in more detail. But yeah, you can see like I'm starting to build the bridge, the really big tall bridge they have at one of the entrances of the area. If you actually want to see me build some parts of the mountain, because it's not even all the mountain because of the trying that I said earlier, but if you want to watch how I build the part of the mountain, you can actually see it on the Planet Coaster Live series I made. That it was just an example of a live recording where I talked with some of you that watched the videos live. And there you can see how I built parts of the mountain, like the walls, and that took me a lot of time. The brown walls, to give it the detail that has in the Super Mario series and in the artwork, I had to do a lot of mix and matching with types of walls, and if you see it right now, like it's done with a normal brown wall, like the stucco wall. It's a light brown, and then what I did was getting some of the art shapes. I made like the details of the darker brown to give it the Mario feeling, and then for the light brown stones that also these walls have in the artwork, what I did was not use the art pieces because they are a little bit too big. So what I did here was actually using the square lights that are white, and I painted the brown. I took the light off because, of course, if I didn't, they will give this brightness to the walls that I didn't want. And you can do this by actually making it a tick box. When you click the light, you can tick box one part where it says to link it with a coaster or a tracked ride. As part of the mountain, I also built the question blocks, the typical Mario question blocks, and a power block, and one of the, how do you say, thwomps in English? They're called thwomps, I think. They're big rocks that have like spikes and fall into Mario. Those are part of the artwork, of the concept art, and I made them for the mountain. And they took me a little bit of time because they are really detailed, and the hard part is making them as small as possible so they fit with the guests. And that's the really hard part, because it's really easy with the art shapes making a really big question block from Mario, for example, but making it small, like I said, and this helped a lot. Like when I made the art pieces, the museum, the Planet Coaster Museum series, if you haven't watched it, that helped me a lot make small detailed things, because using some of the pieces in interesting ways, like the semicircle, one of the edges, you can really make different things that are really small. I need to do now Yoshi's, because they are like Yoshi's place in the mountain, and I'm really scared because I don't know if I will be able to make them as easy as the thwomps or the question blocks. I'm going to try, okay? I'm going to try, but I'm really scared to make them as small as possible so it fits the size of the guests and all that. But let's see how they look when I made them. And yeah, as you can see, the The bridge took me a lot of time because I had to make myself the bricks, the layout of the bricks, because there's nothing in Blind Coaster. There's not a wall piece where there's these big bricks like the Mario bricks, fantasy type of bricks. Although there's some realistic buildings in real life that use this type of builds of bricks. Sorry. And yeah, so basically using the arch shapes, using the little square, you make them big bricks, and you separate them a little bit, make another big brick, separate them a little bit, repeat, and that's how you get this type of very big brick pattern. Same with the arch for the archway in the middle of the bridge that you can see right now. Those were done also with small pieces. And then what I did was a wall to make like the cement part, the middle part of each bridge, of each brick, the middle part where that it's done with cement. And another part that took me a little bit of time, as you can see in the footage right now, is the light post. I tried to make the light post as similar as possible as the real light post in the artwork, that has like a flag. Like some type of flag with toad signs and things like that. But at the end I think it looks really similar to the real thing. I would actually love if I could like build the black part that type of light has, that I used, spotlight. You could paint it of different colors so it didn't stay black and things like that. And here you can see the blocks, the really big blocks from Super Mario Bros. 3. You can see them also in Super Mario World. I'm sure they appeared in New Super Mario Bros. Or something, but they are really very indicative of Super Mario Bros. 3. Although the ones with diagonals I think are from Super Mario World. I'm pretty sure they are. And the plain ones, they're just a color with the 4 big bolts in each corner and things like that, the screws. It was in Super Mario Bros. 3, if I remember correctly, because I read that. It was to give it a feel of like a theater, and that's why there's a lot of curtains, of red curtains and bolts and like the clouds. They are attached with like ropes to something in the sky that you don't see and things like that. That thing is because Miyamoto wanted to give the game an ethereal type of theme, like a theater. Something like that. Like it was all a stage play. Like all Super Mario Bros. 3 was a stage play, and Mario and Bowser and Peach were all like players, like the actors in a stage play, and the enemies. So nobody died in reality and things like that. But yeah, that's one of interesting detail of Super Mario Bros. 3. Although as I say, the diagonal boxes, they appeared in the castles of Super Mario World. I think there's like Mech Koopas came out of them and something like that. You can see I also have I've added the pipe, the typical Mario pipe. It was done in one of the live streams, so if you want to see it, you can watch them on my channel. They're called Planet Coaster Live, something like that. There's 3 videos, 1 hour each, and there's where I take my time showing you how I build things in the Super Nintendo World, the beginnings and things like that. And now I'm going for those typical spikes. I think they appeared in New Super Mario Bros. In the U version, in the part where there's like the Venom, the stages where they are like it's a forest and there's like purple water that if you touch you die and things like that. And they're like these huge plants, long vines with spikes and things like that. And there's like a terrace in the Super Nintendo World artwork, where you can see the spikes going around the terrace. The terrace is going to be made in the next episode, not in this one, but you will see how it looks in the next one, because I already made it and I think it looks great. The problem is that it's not usable by the guests. It will not be usable because of the size, but I think it looks really similar to the real thing. But as you can see, I'm like turning with the pipes and with the circle, I'm turning it around to make this type of vines and things like that. And yeah, I think that's it for this video. I have to say I've been really busy in winter, so that's why I didn't make a new video. I went to Portaventura in Spain. It's a really famous theme park here. I thought it was fun. There's a lot of problems with Portaventura, but I had a great time with my family. And every time I visit a theme park, it gives me a little bit of creativity and imagination to build in Planet Coaster and things like that. I also got an amazing book for Christmas about Disney park maps, and it's great because there's a lot of artwork of the maps, and it's great for my creativity. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to try to make more time lapses each week. I'm also going to try to continue the Lake Towers Park project. And if you like these videos, just like and subscribe, and have a great week, and goodbye.